Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the top 10 ultra-rare wheat pennies that can fetch big bucks on the market. These 1-cent coins aren't just pocket change, some of them are worth thousands of dollars, so stick around as we uncover their stories and values. Let's get started. First up, the 1955 D wheat penny. If you're a collector or just someone curious about rare coins, stick around because this penny could be worth more than you think. First, let's talk a bit about the history of the wheat penny. Minted from 1909 to 1958, these iconic coins feature the famous wheat stalks on the reverse side, symbolizing the agricultural heritage of America. The 1955 D wheat penny is especially noteworthy, not just for its design, but also for its intriguing rarity. The 1955 D wheat penny was produced at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark. While millions were minted, a very small number were produced with a rare double die error, making this penny highly sought after by collectors. This error means that the design was unintentionally struck twice, resulting in a more pronounced image. So how can you identify this valuable coin? Look closely at the words Liberty and the date 1955 on the obverse side. If they appear bold and doubled, you might have one of the sought-after double die varieties. Collectors pay top dollar for these coins, so it's essential to know what to look for. Currently, the market value for a 1955 D wheat penny can range significantly. A well-preserved specimen with no wear can fetch around $580,000, while the rare double die variety can reach astonishing prices, often exceeding $820,000 or even more, depending on the condition and authenticity. Make sure to consult a reputable coin dealer or use auction results for accurate pricing. To maintain the value of your wheat penny, proper care is crucial. Store your coins in protective holders to avoid scratches and tarnishing. Avoid touching the coin's surface with your fingers, as oils can damage the finish. If you want to display it, use a shadow box or a frame that won't touch the coin. So to wrap it up, the 1955 D wheat penny is not just a piece of history, it's a valuable collector's item. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for this coin. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and you never know what treasures you might uncover in your change. Next up, the 1937 wheat penny. Specifically, we'll explore the significance of the unmarked version, its rarity, and why it holds substantial value in today's market. To appreciate the value of the 1937 wheat penny, it's essential to understand its historical context. The late 1930s were marked by the Great Depression, a time when every cent counted. The U.S. Mint produced billions of coins to facilitate commerce, but amidst this production, certain coins would become more than just currency, they would become collectibles. The wheat penny, officially known as the Lincoln penny, was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Its design features two stalks of wheat on the reverse side, symbolizing the nation's agricultural roots. Produced until 1958, these pennies are beloved by collectors, but not all are created equal. Today we're zeroing in on the 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark. Minted in Philadelphia, this coin is often found in circulation, but finding one in very good condition is quite rare. Most 1937 wheat pennies are well worn, having been passed around for decades. However, when you come across one that has retained its detail and luster, you're looking at a collector's dream. Condition is critical in the world of coin collecting. The grading system ranges from poor to mint state, and 1937 wheat penny in very good condition would typically display clear details of Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks, with minimal wear. This particular condition is rare among the vast numbers of pennies minted. So what is the value of a 1937 wheat penny in very good condition? As of today, collectors can expect to pay anywhere from $350,000 for a penny in this state. However, if the penny is in uncirculated condition, the price can soar to upwards of $500,000 or more, depending on the buyer's willingness to pay and the coin's specific grading. When it comes to buying or selling a 1937 wheat penny, there are numerous avenues to explore. Local coin shops often provide a personal touch and expert advices. In conclusion, the 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark is more than just a piece of copper. It's a link to our nation's history and a valuable asset for collectors. If you have one in your collection, take good care of it. It could be worth more than you think. Next up, the 1941 wheat penny with a D mint mark. This penny isn't just a piece of currency, it holds a significant place in numismatic history and can be worth much more than its face value. So, if you're a collector or just curious about coins, stick around as we explore why this penny is so valuable in today's market. First, let's discuss the wheat penny's background. The Lincoln wheat penny was produced from 1909 to 1958. Designed by Victor David Brenner, these coins featured an image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse. The 1941 coin was part of the ongoing production of these iconic pennies, but its story becomes much more interesting when we look at the mint marks. Mint marks are crucial in determining a coin's rarity and value. They indicate where the coin was produced. For the 1941 wheat penny, there are 3 mint marks to be aware of: P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. The D mint mark represents coins minted in Denver, and this is where our focus lies today. Now, let's discuss rarity. The 1941 D wheat penny is considered rare, especially in very good condition. A coin's condition is graded on a scale from poor to uncirculated. Very good coins typically show clear details, though they may have some wear. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. In today's market, a 1941 D wheat penny in very good condition can fetch anywhere from $300,000 depending on demand and the specific features of the coin. As of 2024, the market for collectible coins, including the 1941 D wheat penny, remains strong. Prices fluctuate based on factors like rarity, demand, and collector interest. In auction settings, some collectors have reported selling this penny for upwards of $500,000 or even more if the coin is in exceptional condition or has unique features. Always check reputable auction sites or price guides for the most accurate and current valuations. 1941 wheat penny with a D mint mark is a perfect example of how a simple coin can hold significant value in the numismatic world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keep an eye out for these rare finds. Next up, the 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about what makes this particular penny so valuable, stick around because you won't want to miss this. The wheat penny, officially known as the Lincoln cent, was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design features Lincoln on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse, which gives the coin its nickname. Today we're focusing on the 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark. But what exactly does that mean? In 1940, most pennies were minted in Philadelphia, which is why this particular coin without a mint mark is often referred to as the Philadelphia version. The Denver and San Francisco mint marks, while also valuable, are less common than their Philadelphia counterpart. When we talk about coin value, condition is everything. The 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition is considered rare. But what does extra fine mean? A coin in this condition shows very slight wear but retains most of its original details. Extra fine coins typically display strong details on Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalks. If you find a 1940 penny that looks almost uncirculated, you've stumbled upon a true treasure. So, what's the market value of a 1940 wheat penny in extra fine condition? As of now, these coins can fetch anywhere from $200,000 in retail value. However, at auction or through private sales, you might see prices soar to $200,000 or even more, depending on the buyer's interest and market trends. Prices can fluctuate based on demand, so keeping an eye on current market trends is essential for collectors. The key takeaway? Always research before selling or buying, as the value can change. Now that you know what makes the 1940 wheat penny special, let's talk about identification and preservation. First, always handle your coins by the edges to avoid fingerprints or oils damaging the surface. If you must clean a coin, avoid harsh chemicals or abrasive materials. Instead, consider using a gentle soap and water solution and drying it with a soft cloth. Always remember that cleaning can decrease a coin's value, so it's often best to leave them as is. To wrap things up, the 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark is a valuable addition to any coin collection, especially when in extra fine condition. If you think you have one, check your change jars and old coin collections. Next up, the 1946 wheat penny, specifically with the rare D mint mark. This small, seemingly insignificant coin could be worth big money today, so stick around as we uncover why it holds such incredible value and what makes it so special. The 1946 wheat penny is a remarkable piece of American history. It was minted right after World War II, a period when the U.S. economy was booming and coins like these were being produced in massive quantities. But even though millions were minted, the 1946 D wheat penny stands out among the rest. The D mint mark on the 1946 penny tells us that it was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the three major mints operating in the U.S. at the time. While Philadelphia was the main mint, Denver played a crucial role in producing pennies during that era. Today, coins with this mint mark have become valuable not just for their history, but because of their rarity and high-grade condition. Let's take a closer look at the design. The obverse or front side of the penny features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln. This design by Victor David Brenner has been used on U.S. pennies since 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in history. On the reverse side, we see the classic wheat ears, which give this penny its nickname. The wheat penny. These were a tribute to America's agricultural heritage and were used until 1958, when the design was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. These pennies were made of 95% copper, with a small mixture of tin and zinc. But what really makes them valuable today is their condition and rarity, especially in higher grades. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. A 1946 D wheat penny in poor or fair condition might only be worth a few cents over its face value. But if you have one in very good or even better condition, that's where things get interesting. The value of a 1946 D wheat penny can vary widely depending on its condition and the current demand from collectors. A coin in very good condition can fetch anywhere from $200,000 on average, but it doesn't stop there. For coins in higher grades, such as extremely fine or uncirculated, the price can jump significantly. Some 1946 D wheat pennies in mint state have been known to sell for upwards of $498,000, and in very rare cases, certain coins have fetched even higher prices at auction. Factors like luster, strike quality, and even minor minting errors can increase the value even more. So, it's always worth getting your coin evaluated by a professional grader if you suspect you have something special. So, what makes this 1946 D penny valuable? It comes down to several factors: its rarity, condition, and the demand from collectors. While the 1946 pennies were produced in large numbers, finding one in pristine condition or with unique qualities is much rarer than you might think. Mistakes during the minting process can add a lot of value to a coin. For example, a 1946 D penny with a doubling error on the date or the mint mark could significantly boost its value. Collectors are always looking for these anomalies. Now that you know how valuable the 1946 D wheat penny can be, you might be wondering how to check your own coins and potentially sell them. First, examine your coin carefully. Use a magnifying glass to look for key details like the clarity of the mint mark, the sharpness of the design, and any unusual features like die cracks or doubling. This will give buyers confidence in the coin's authenticity and condition, which could increase its selling price. From there, you can choose to sell your coin at auctions, through coin dealers, or even on popular online marketplaces. The 1946 D wheat penny is more than just a piece of small change. It's a valuable collector's item that could be worth much more than its face value, especially in today's market. So next time you're sifting through your loose change, keep an eye out. You never know if you might have a hidden gem right in your pocket. Next up, the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark. If you've ever stumbled upon a pile of old coins, you might want to stick around because this little copper gem could be worth more than you think. First things first, let's talk about what makes the wheat penny so special. The wheat penny, officially known as the Lincoln cent, was produced by the U.S. Mint from 1909 to 1958. The design features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two ears of wheat on the reverse. The 1941 edition is particularly interesting, especially if it lacks a mint mark. Mint marks are small letters found on coins that indicate where they were minted. For instance, a penny minted in Philadelphia will not have a mint mark, while coins from Denver have a D and those from San Francisco have an S. The absence of a mint mark on a 1941 penny means it was minted in Philadelphia, which is crucial for collectors. Now, let's discuss rarity and condition. A 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition is indeed a rare find. Coins in extra fine condition exhibit only slight signs of wear and retain much of their original luster. This condition is sought after by collectors, and it significantly impacts the coin's market value. So, how much is a 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark worth? In today's market, you can expect this coin in extra fine condition to fetch between $700,000, depending on its exact condition and any unique characteristics it might have. However, prices can fluctuate, so it's always wise to check recent sales and auction results. Identifying an extra fine coin can be a bit tricky, but here are a few tips. Look closely at the details on the coin. In extra fine condition, the design should be sharp, with only minor wear on high points. You might notice some light scratches or marks, but overall the details should still be quite clear. Once you've discovered your valuable 1941 wheat penny, how do you care for it? Proper storage is key. Use coin flips or holders to protect your coins from dirt, moisture, and scratches. Avoid cleaning them, as this can decrease their value. So there you have it. The 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark is more than just a piece of change, it's a valuable collector's item. Next up, the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark. If you've ever wondered why this penny is so valuable, stay tuned because we're uncovering its history, rarity, and current market value. The 1944 wheat penny is a piece of history. Struck during World War II, these pennies are made of copper, which was crucial for wartime production. The most common version features a mint mark, indicating where it was produced, but today we're focusing on the 1944 penny without a mint mark, which was minted in Philadelphia. But what makes this penny stand out? The wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 and features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front, with the iconic wheat ears on the reverse. This design remained until 1958, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design. The 1944 wheat penny is especially interesting because of the wartime context. Let's look at how it was made. In 1944, the US Mint was facing shortages of materials. While the 1944 pennies were primarily made of copper, many other coins were produced using different metals, including zinc-coated steel. However, the Philadelphia Mint continued producing copper pennies, making the 1944 wheat penny a fascinating artifact of its time. In recent years, a 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition can be worth anywhere from $600,000. However, if it's in mint condition, prices can skyrocket. Some have been sold at auction for over $900,000. The value depends heavily on grading, so let's break that down. To check if you have a valuable 1944 wheat penny, look for the details on the coin. Use a magnifying glass to examine the surface for scratches, dents, or discoloration. The more pristine the penny, the more it could be worth. Make sure to also check for the absence of a mint mark. That's key. If you believe you have a valuable 1944 wheat penny, you have several options for selling it. Online marketplaces, local coin shops, and auction houses are all great avenues. Just remember to do your research to find the best price. So, there you have it. The 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark is not just a piece of change, it could be a hidden treasure worth significant value. Keep your eyes peeled and your coins safe. Next up, the 1947 D wheat penny. This little piece of history is more than just a cent, it holds significant value in today's market. If you're a collector or just curious about rare coins, stay tuned as we explore its history, rarity, and value. First, let's talk about the wheat penny itself. Produced from 1909 to 1958, the wheat penny features the iconic wheat stalk design on the reverse side, symbolizing agriculture and prosperity in America. The 1947 D wheat penny, minted in Denver, is particularly interesting due to its unique characteristics. Struck during a post-World War II era, the 1947 D penny reflects the economic changes and challenges of its time. While not the rarest coin in the series, it stands out in terms of demand and collectability. Now, let's discuss rarity. The 1947 D-Wheat penny had a mintage of approximately 34 million coins. While that might sound like a lot, it's important to note that the condition of the coin significantly affects its value. A penny in good condition, meaning it shows wear but is still recognizable, can be quite sought after by collectors. When we refer to good condition, we're typically talking about coins that have clear details but with some visible wear. Coins in this condition can be worth anywhere from $300,000. However, if you have a 1947 D-Wheat penny in fine or very fine condition, the value can increase dramatically, reaching up to $300,000 or even more. Let's break down the current market value of the 1947 D-Wheat penny. As of now, prices can vary based on multiple factors, including demand, condition, and where you sell it. On platforms like eBay and coin auction sites, a 1947 D penny in good condition can typically fetch anywhere from $600,000, but keep an eye on the condition, it can make a huge difference. For example, uncirculated specimens can soar in value, sometimes exceeding $400,000. It's essential to stay updated with the latest market trends and pricing. In conclusion, the 1947 D-Wheat penny may seem like just another cent, but its historical significance and current market value make it a valuable addition to any collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's a coin worth keeping an eye on. Next up, the 1944 D-Wheat penny. If you've got one of these in your pocket change, you might want to pay close attention. Let's explore why this coin is so valuable and what makes it rare. First, let's start with a little history. The wheat penny, officially known as the Lincoln penny, was minted from 1909 to 1958. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two stalks of wheat on the reverse. It was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 1944 version is particularly interesting because it was minted during World War II when copper was in high demand for the war effort. In 1944, the U.S. Mint produced pennies using recycled shell casings and other metal sources due to the wartime copper shortage. The 1944 D-Wheat penny, which bears the D mint mark, indicates it was produced in Denver. While millions of these coins were struck, the 1944 D-Wheat penny stands out due to its high demand and limited availability in high grades. So why is the 1944 D-Wheat penny considered valuable? It largely comes down to its condition and rarity. In extra fine condition, which is a grade that signifies a well-preserved coin with minimal wear, these pennies can fetch a substantial price on the market. Collectors are particularly interested in coins that exhibit strong detail and luster, characteristics that can significantly increase their value. As of today, the value of a 1944 D-Wheat penny in extra fine condition can range anywhere from $500,000, depending on its specific grade and any unique features it might possess. However, if you happen to find one in uncirculated condition or with notable errors, the price could skyrocket into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For example, a 1944 D penny with a doubling error has sold for over $800,000 at auction. That's a huge potential return for a coin that was once considered just pocket change. If you think you might have one of these valuable pennies, here's how you can determine its value. First, examine its condition carefully. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. You can also compare your penny with reference photos online or consult a professional coin dealer for an appraisal. Additionally, consider factors such as the coin's demand and market trends. Websites like eBay can give you insight into current selling prices. For all you budding collectors out there, here are some quick tips. Always store your coins in a safe, dry place to prevent damage. Use coin holders or albums to keep them protected. Join local coin clubs or online forums to connect with fellow enthusiasts. This can also be a great way to stay updated on market trends and values. To wrap things up, the 1944 D-Wheat penny is more than just a piece of change. It's a collectible with a rich history and potential value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keep an eye out for this little gem. Next up, the rare 1956 D-Wheat penny. We'll explore its history, significance, and why it's a valuable coin in today's market. The 1956 D-Wheat penny is more than just a piece of currency. It holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and numismatists alike. Let's take a closer look at why this coin is considered valuable, especially in extra fine condition. First off, let's talk about what the wheat penny is. Produced from 1909 to 1958, the wheat penny features two iconic wheat stalks on the reverse side, symbolizing prosperity and abundance. The 1956 D penny was minted in Denver and has gained attention for its rarity and condition. While there were millions of these coins produced, not all of them are created equal. The 1956 D, especially in extra fine condition, stands out among the rest. In 1956, the Denver Mint produced approximately 1.5 billion of these pennies. You might think, with so many coins out there, how can it be rare? The answer lies in the condition and the grading system used by collectors. So how much is the 1956 D-Wheat penny worth today? In extra fine condition, these coins can fetch anywhere from $150,000, but if you happen to have one in better condition or a high-grade example, you could see values soar upwards of $500,000 or more. Now, let's talk about how to identify a valuable 1956 D-Wheat penny. First, check the mint mark. The D mint mark indicates it was produced in Denver. You can find this on the reverse side of the coin, just beneath the year. Next, inspect the overall condition. Look for wear on the wheat stalks and the Lincoln portrait. A well-preserved coin with sharp details is what collectors seek. Taking care of your coins is crucial. Always handle them by the edges to avoid fingerprints and oils. Store them in a cool, dry place, preferably in a protective holder. This will help maintain their condition and value. So there you have it. The 1956 D-Wheat penny is a small but mighty coin with significant value in the collector's market. If you happen to find one in your pocket change, be sure to take a closer look. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. Thanks for tuning in today. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable penny. Don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips and tricks. Until next time, keep searching for those hidden gems.